Peace comes not from a quiet world, but from a calm mind able to weather any noise. Chrysippus. It's 3 a.m. Your phone buzzes again. For the fourth time tonight, its glow cuts through the silence, dragging you back to a world that never seems to sleep. You pick it up, bleary-eyed and exhausted, only to be greeted by the noise of endless notifications, a relentless barrage of demands, updates, and problems waiting for solutions. It's like this every day, isn't it? The world screaming at you from every direction. Notifications you can't ignore, deadlines piling up. People needing more from you when you already feel like you have nothing left to give. And hovering behind it all, disappointments you quietly carry like weights over your shoulders. In moments like these, the quiet seems so far away. You begin to think that peace must mean silence. If you could just get away somehow, shut off the noise, escape the chaos, retreat to some cabin in the woods where no one could find you, then maybe, just maybe, you'd finally feel at peace. But if that's what you believe, I have some news for you. You're hunting the wrong prey. Centuries ago, a man named Chrysippus understood something that we seem to be missing today. Now, Chrysippus wasn't some ascetic monk tucked away in a monastery, shielded from the world's chaos. He wasn't meditating on a mountainside, detached from the worries of ordinary life. No. Chrysippus lived in the very heart of turbulence. He walked among the crumbling streets of Athens, a city grappling with chaos on an empire-sized scale. Political upheaval was everywhere. Economic collapses destroyed lives overnight, like smoke vanishing in the wind. Social chaos burned like wildfire through the city. And still, he stayed. Chrysippus lived amid that storm, and yet he remained unshaken. Why? He discovered a secret that turns everything we think we know about peace on its head. Peace, it turns out, isn't about controlling your environment. It's not about finding silence or creating some ideal setup for calm. True peace is about mastering the weather system inside you. The storm outside, that's nothing. The real battle, the real hurricane, the one that determines whether you stand or fall, is in your mind. Think of your mind as a fortress, not some fanciful storybook fortress with smooth, perfect walls and pristine towers. A real fortress, scarred, tested in battle, yet unbroken. That fortress, your mind, is what protects your peace, and every demand, distraction, and noise you face from the outside is like artillery fire against your gates. Weak men spend their energy reinforcing those outer walls, trying to make the noise go away. Strong men focus instead on the commander inside the fortress, fortifying the one who makes decisions, the one who determines how you respond and whether you endure. Chrysippus understood this deeply. While other philosophers fled to ivory towers, seeking quiet and isolation, he remained. When Athens burned, its people shouting and scrambling, vendors yelling in the marketplace, politicians bickering like children, he stayed right there, teaching his students, standing firm against the chaos. What made him different? He built something unassailable, an inner citadel no external force could breach. And here we are today, still chasing what Chrysippus refused to run after. We think if we could just find the perfect conditions, a quiet office, a peaceful vacation, a little more time, then we'd find our calm. But have you noticed? Even when those moments come, peace doesn't last. Why? Because your mind is a battlefield where every minor disruption becomes World War III. You're trying to build calm on shifting sand when the real work should happen inside. The Stoics had a word for this: prosoch. It means continuous attention to the present moment, not fleeting mindfulness or quick meditation sessions, but raw, disciplined focus. The kind of focus that locks its gaze onto what you can control, even as the world erupts into chaos around you. Marcus Aurelius practiced it leading armies across frozen battlefields. Epictetus embodied it as a slave, enduring suffering without breaking. Seneca lived it in the courts of emperors, even as he stared down his own execution. These men didn't find peace by escaping the storm. They found peace in the eye of it. And that, right there, separates men from boys. Boys need everything to be perfect to function. Men create their own conditions. They perform no matter the circumstance. Think about your grandfather or great-grandfather, working 12-hour shifts in deafening factories louder than jet engines. Yet he found his center. He didn't need headphones to find quiet. He didn't demand ideal surroundings. Somehow, he learned to cultivate peace within. You, on the other hand, are searching for silence in a world intentionally built for noise. Stop. Just stop. You can't silence the world. The better path? Build an internal fortress no clamor can breach. Stop seeing interruptions, distractions, and chaos as threats. Start viewing them as training. Every moment of disruption becomes an exercise, a chance to test and strengthen the sovereignty of your mind over whatever the world throws at you. Chrysippus didn't write self-help guides or create apps. He wrote over 700 works, most of which have been lost to time. But one truth from his teachings has survived the ages because it works. Your peace doesn't depend on the volume of the world. It depends on the discipline of your mind. Building unshakable inner calm comes down to 3 principles. First, accept that noise is the default state of existence. The world shouts, chaos reigns, and problems appear with no warning. That's reality. Stop resisting it. Stop wishing it away. Instead, use the chaos as your training ground. Each moment of noise becomes your opportunity to practice focus and resilience. Second, develop selective attention. Like a sniper learning to hit only the intended target, you must train your mind to choose where to direct its energy. You can't eliminate all sounds, nor should you try. What matters is deciding which ones deserve your attention, what to allow into your fortress, and what to ignore entirely. Third, create internal anchors stronger than the external chaos. Build rituals, values, and habits that tether you to your calm, no matter how loud the storm gets. Anchors that remind you, again and again, that your mind is either your greatest asset or your most dangerous enemy. That choice belongs to you. Chrysippus understood this before the modern world even existed. True strength isn't the absence of challenges. Strength is the ability to remain unshakable as you face them. And trust me, the storm is coming, always. You're not going to stop it. But you can choose how it finds you. Scrambling for quiet, hunting for the impossible, or standing firm in the calm you've built within. The choice is yours, always yours. What will it be?